What is going on, guys? The Loner Gamer here with a new Black Ops 2 video. This time I'm bringing you guys Domination on Overflow, and I wanted to talk about my favorite guns, my favorite maps, the things I've learned, and changes I want to see be made to this game that are all in my personal opinion. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about, my favorite gun. You're seeing it right now. It is the msmc. I love this gun. It's very consistent. It's moderate fire rate and low recoil, make it one of the most deadliest SMGs in the game. And with the long barrel attachment, you can easily win those medium range gunfights against almost any other gun, unless you obviously don't have the advantage. And I get bumped by this guy. I find that a really big problem in this game. It's fine though. And it's really powerful. I really like I instantly liked this gun the first time I used it. Its iron sights aren't bad, so it's not like you need to put a sight on it. Its hip fire, as you just saw, is pretty awesome, even without the laser sight. But that's just my opinion. Next thing I want to talk about are my favorite maps. I'm kind of weird in the sense I have a favorite map for every single game type except for Team Deathmatch and Free-for-all, because I don't really play those games that much. The main 3 game types I play are Capture the Flag, Domination, and Search and Destroy. But in Black Ops, I've been playing a lot of Hardpoint, so I have 4 favorite maps. For Domination, my favorite map is Cargo. The battle for the B flag on Cargo is always fun. It's always competitive because you never know how long you're going to have that B flag when you get it. My favorite map for Capture the Flag, hands down, is I'm going to have to say Plaza. Plaza is really, it's probably one of the most strategic maps. It's really wide open. It's not like wide open, but there's a lot of those like outside pathways that you can walk, so there's the flag cutoffs are really they're challenging, and you have to kind of pinpoint exactly where you want to pull your flag, and you gotta really like be in tune with your team to get a good pull and get that flag cap for your team. My favorite Search and Destroy map, Express, hands down. Express is one of the greatest Search and Destroy maps. The bombs are positioned pretty good. It's all about that underground rush half the time, because 2 people on each team usually rush it, and whoever gets the better stuns off, or the better flank from the mid, can get those easy 2 pieces and already get up for their team. But yeah, it's just my personal opinion. Hardpoint is probably, I'm gonna say, also Plaza. Plaza's again a really competitive map, and in Hardpoint, in the linear Hardpoint system anyway, and what I mean by linear is excuse me, is it's always the way it is in a public game, where it is always going to be the same. It's not random. They're really easy to hold, they're really easy to get to, and they're really like when you contest them, it's always a really fun and competitive. Like it's really team based and competitive and fun to get into the hard point and contest the hard point, so you can get points for your team as well. But yeah, those are my favorite maps. Really, I don't play a lot of Team Deathmatch and Free-for-all, like I said, and so I don't really have an opinion on those maps. But overall, Plaza's probably like, because I'll play that map any game mode. So overall, I think that's going to be my favorite map for right now. I know Standoff is also one of my favorite Capture the Flag maps, and one of my favorite Domination maps. And there's just a lot of maps I really do enjoy playing on. But then on the flip side, there's only like, I want to say there's like 2 maps I really don't enjoy playing, and that's Drone and Carrier. They're both, let's see who can camp in the spawn more with their sniper rifle and get those Zergriz clips, not Driz. And but yeah, so the last thing I wanted to talk about are the changes I want to see, or not the last thing, the second last thing I want to talk about are changes I want to see made to this game. And they're not really big ones, it's just the regular depowering of a few things, and rule changes in certain areas. The first gun I want to see go depowered is the Remington. I'm aware a lot of people use it, but it's ridiculously overpowered to the point where if you're up against it from even a medium range almost, it's pretty much unbeatable. it's just ridiculous in my opinion, and they need to depower it. Along with the M8A1, I feel like they're gonna do something with that too, because they always tend to depower the one assault rifle or the main gun a lot of people use. But in this game, there's a lot of variety of guns people use, so I don't know if they're actually going to depower that said gun. But those are really the only two guns I want to see depowered. The only other changes I want to see is to the League Play. The League Play Championship one, anyway, because what the League Play was supposed to be was like the competitive playlist in Black Ops 2, and they kind of took that away from us right now. I know it's still in the beta, so they're probably going to change it anyway, but I want to see actual variant rules, and I think I was texting or something at this point. I want to see the actual variant rules put into this playlist. I want to see the real skill level that people have in this game. I don't want to be RPG'd and Claymore'd and embedded by people that call themselves really good, when in reality the only reason they got the kill is because they were using an RPG. But in saying that, there is really a counter to almost everything in this game. Like if you run Flak Jacket, that RPG is not going to kill you. If you run Tactical Mask, those stuns and shock charges aren't going to affect you. But in the variant setting, neither of those perks are allowed, so a lot of people want to get like practice using their game battles set up and their variant classes, and they just want to practice, and they can't really do that if they don't have the proper playlists to do it, and pickups aren't exactly easy to find right now because everybody's practicing for the Frag Cup. Those are just the things, in my opinion, I want changed. Like if I find out any more, I'll probably rant about it some more, but right now that's all really that I feel is overpowered and rules need to be changed. The last thing I want to talk about for the next like 2 minutes is the things I've noticed about this game and compare it to what I noticed about Modern Warfare 3. This game is definitely more fast-paced. It's really fun to watch. Like I watch NBS stream all the time. I watch Rambo stream all the time, and I when they were streaming Modern Warfare 3, I couldn't watch it because Modern Warfare 3 was just kind of boring for me to watch. And this game is just, I don't know if it's just because it's still kind of new and it's still like fresh in everybody's minds that it is new. So a few weeks might change my opinion on this, but right now it's really fun to watch. It's really competitive. I enjoy playing the hell out of this game, and I want to see it grow. I want to see more people get into the competitive side of things. It'll be really, really fun to see which teams come out on top this year. I know last year Optic never lost a major event, I think, until the very end. They didn't win EGL or something like that. I can't quite remember. If I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. These are all just in my personal opinions again, so don't really judge me too much on it. So other than that, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and let you guys know that more content is coming more often. I'm going to try and post more videos. The last kill is actually right around this corner. He comes out right about now. And that is the end of the gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Loner Gamer. Subscribe if you enjoyed it.
You will be rewarded for your loyalty.